Welcome back, guys. Here we go on part 3 of the CR500 final build. Here we put our finishing touches on. We're going to go ahead and get this bike started up and take it out for our first true test drive. Alright, just got done installing a fuel line. I was hoping to be able to put an inline fuel filter, but it's just too short to run something like this. But anyway, at least we got a nice clear line. We'll be able to see when our fuel goes in there. Next, I'm going to go ahead and try to redo my old broken clutch lever. Now I did order a brand new one of these. We'll see if it comes in the mail. Probably not. Anyway, it does look like this might be a slight bit thicker on the newer year than the older year here. So we're going to go ahead and unbolt this and see what we got to do. Worst comes to worst, we'll grind this and make it work. So even though that has a nut on the end, it still is threaded at the end. All right, moment of truth. Looking good so far. Oh yeah, that's gonna work for us. Cool, cool. Here is the rat bike style, the cut down hill climb style. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up that fuel, see if we get this thing to fire up. All right, here we go. We got 2 gallons in here. We're gonna go to, normally we run 32 to 1. Our break-in period, we're gonna do a little rich 28 to 1. He's cooking special. We got a real nice blend coming for you.
Now the red light's blinking.
Yeah, it's because it's filming. All right, here we go. We got our caster special. I'll go ahead, try to get a couple drops.
You're gonna rinse out your cup.
Leave that like that, Craig. Just keep it pointing at me.
Yeah.
Keep it recording.
I can't see nothing, so okay. Yeah, well, we got you from the neck down and whatnot.
All right, here we go. Just put some oil in there. Bring it around town a little bit.
That looks like honey.
It's the honeydew.
Sure you didn't get honey?
Honeydew. It'll splash that fuel up in there. Make sure you get every last drop of that oil.
Now it looks like beer. Sure you didn't buy beer for this thing?
This thing's a chugger. Give it a little mix around. All right, here we go. This is one thing I really don't miss. I don't think I miss this too much. 2-stroking ain't easy, people. Stroking ain't easy, baby. All right, man. I'll give it, I don't know how many kicks it's going to take.
If it's more than 15, you're buying me dinner. I will give you a 5-kick spread.
All right, so what? If it's more than 15, I owe you dinner, or more than 10? I'll give you more than 10. I don't think it's going to take more than 10.
No, me neither. Within 10, but you better.
All right, last thing, guys. I'm going to go ahead and throw a boot on. You can ask this guy right here. He's got a nasty scar here somewhere on the leg. Want to go ahead and rip it out?
Oh.
Let's see if it's still there.
Well, I can't get my baby. Yeah, it's there. It's big enough to put a golf ball in.
Oh, there it is, guys.
Big enough to put
so that is courtesy of the famous backfire off balance start on the CR500. That time this thing went blasting through his leg. I remember being a kid and coming back the next day and seeing all hair and meat on the end of this thing. All right, we're gonna choke up, I think. And we're gonna go. That's up in second, third. We're gonna actually put this like in fourth gear and try to give it a couple chugs.
Good luck.
I hate to even do that to my brand new tire. Oh. Man, that thing not even do maybe one more higher gear. All right, we put it up in gear. Pushed it a little bit, chugged it. All right, here we go. First real kick. Ready? Oh, baby. Damn, what the hell? All right, here we go. Ready? Kick number 3. Oh, that was a bad one. Ready? Uh-oh, here we go. I'm not getting in like the compression stroke or something here. Oh man. I think I only got 4 kicks in and my foot's already hurting. All right, here we go on the big thumper. Oh man, I'm already sweating. I might be buying you dinner. Here we go, we're back. So I definitely lost the bet. Could not kick this thing to save my life. Sometimes when you rebuild these and you got all that fresh oil around your cylinder rings, it was just too much compression for me to even get like a full good kick in. Now that we've had the bike though running, it's not as bad to kick. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this bad boy up for you guys. I did have to actually pull start it, and man was it a pain. I even chewed up a little bit of my knobby, so I hate to do that. But anyway, I got a little bit excited, even lost a bolt out my exhaust. Now we're all tight. Also, that little bit of time, we did get our new shifter in and a oil cap. All right, put you guys right here. Let me see. All right, see if we can fire this thing on up. All right, we're back in after the first test drive, and this thing is a monster, man. It's ripping, sounding good. My foot, oh my God, it's hurting from kick-starting this thing. But after I got the initial startup, it seemed to clear itself. There was a lot of oil buildup from building this thing. So it did smoke up a little bit, but once I got that initial oil burned out, the compression kind of went down a little bit where I just had too much compression to even kick over really. So next I went and re-tapped this here where I screwed that up the other day. We're gonna go ahead and I got a mixture of bolts we're gonna find here for our plastics. There we go, we got our seat on. You can tell we fixed that and glued our tops. That way that foam's sitting on that plastic nice and stapled that all nice and tight. We got our new number plates. A little bit of a rear fender rig up we had to do. I accidentally ordered one off of a 91, and I believe that's the year they changed the back end and then went from that way all the way out to 2001. So we had to cut, do a little bit of modification. I'll just have to order another one of these later on. No big deal. Go ahead and hop onto the front here. We'll pop this radiator guard in. Next, we're going to finish installing our front brake. And on this front number plate, I just left it old classic, scraped off a lot of that oxidation with a razor blade, kind of left it rough and dirty. We're going to be adding stickers to it. But anyway, I did sand the edge off, as well as had to put these little tabs because these were broken off over the years. I actually don't like the way how that's rattling, so I think I'm just going to put a layer of electrical tape in there, or actually shrink wrap. We're going to go ahead and get some electrical shrink wrap and fix this rattle. All right, so check it out. I had a little bit of that electrical shrink wrap, even had it in red. So I'm going to cut another tab. And that should be good for vibration, noise cancellation, all around. And just like that, we'll apply a little bit of heat. All right, front number plate, take 2. There we go. We got our brake bled, and thing bled so fast I couldn't even get it on film. Couldn't even capture it. I'm having good luck bleeding these brakes for some reason, which is ironic because I didn't have brakes front or back when we started. So that's that. We got front back brake. I'm gonna go ahead, drill out our front fender, get that mounted. Here it is, the final day of the build off. We got our bike all put together. Everything's ready to roll. Our last final touches, we're gonna go ahead and trim up our hoses, throw on our lock nuts there for our wheel locks. Got a couple little things like vent hoses, couple goodies. Anyway, we're gonna slap our final pieces on. Go ahead and take this thing out. All right, that's the end of the build, guys. So you can see that was me way back in 1992. And I think the CR500's held up better than me already. So this bike is going on, oh, this is a 90. Yeah, so this is 30 years old, this bike. We just got done finally finishing up the project. Once again, thanks for watching. Later on, I'll probably post a video where I talk a little bit more about it. I'm gonna cut it short here today. But before I leave you, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it around and show you that KTM we got the other day. All right, so here it is, the KTM 500. Or at least I'm, like 90% sure this is a 500. Anyway, this is a 89, I mean. Yes, a 1989 KTM 500. It's gonna be the next project coming up here. Definitely not gonna go as crazy as the CR. But who knows, maybe I will take it down to the frame and at least repaint the frame, something like that. But it just seems like it's gonna be super hard to find parts for this thing. But right away, one difference, if you look at the start of the CR500, cosmetically, it made it look like it was, a better bike all there. But I'm telling you right now, mechanically, this bike seems like it has a lot less hours than that CR500 over the years. Between my dad, man, he really put some hours and really, got the use out of that bike. That bike was beat and loved, all right? Where this one right here, I'm telling you right now, whoever owned this thing, they didn't put many hours on it. For this to be a 1989, it seems like wheel bearings seem pretty good. All the suspension seems tight still. Don't even look like the forks were really leaking or anything like that yet. So we'll see, But I haven't touched this bike yet, guys. I haven't dug into it. I've been holding off. But I'm definitely not gonna be able to resist any longer. So after this video is edited, I'm gonna get right into this KTM 500. So if you're interested in seeing videos, make sure you go ahead, subscribe, get the notifications on, and I'll see you guys next time.